So Janta, welcome once again to my channel Puzzle Pandit, and today we are here with another Sudoku puzzle. That's V in the corner, and that is by Vedvart. Okay, so I can see V is in the corner, and maybe that's what the name is about. So this is under medium puzzle, 3-star difficulty, and nice rating is high, around 95%. So that's why I thought this will be a good addition to the channel. So let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply as usual. So that means each row, each column, and then each box contains the digit 1 to 9 only once. Digits along an arrow sum to the digits in the connected circle. So this is a standard arrow rules, arrow circuit rules. So whatever digits we are going to put here, they should be such that the sum of them should be here. So if I have something like example 3, 2, and 4 here, then what is the sum? 4 plus 3, 7 plus 9. So this must be 9. So those are the rules for the this arrangement, which is arrow and then circle attached to the arrow. Digits separated by V sum to 5. Digits separated by an X sum to 10. All possible X's and V's are given. Another standard Sudoku variant. So V means whatever the digits which are separated by V should be such that they should sum to 5. So if there is 1 here, then there must be a 4 here. You cannot have anything else here. And if there is 1 here, across X is the same as V, but the sum should be 10. So if there is 1 here, it must be 9 here across X. And there is negative constant, so all possible X and V's are given. That means anywhere where there is no X and there is no V, you cannot have digits such that they sum to 5 or they sum to 10. So if you have 4 here, then there cannot be 6 here because they sum to 10. Neither there can be 1 here because they sum to 5. So these are the rules, and with these rules I am starting, and you guys also start. And if you're stuck somewhere, you can come back and watch the video. Right, so the first thing we do, right? Yeah, no, even before that, this 1, 2, 3, right? This is clearly 6, 7, 8, 9 because this arrow contains minimum 3 digits, right? And the minimum 3 digits are 1, 2, 3. And what is the sum of these 3 digits? 1, 2, 3. That's 6. So clearly, whatever the sum is there should go here, right? So minimum this is 6, but that is minimum. I mean, it could be 1 to 4, or it could be 2, 3, 4, anything. But whatever digits you are going to put here, the minimum is 6. So that means this has to be 6, 7, 8, 9. And yeah, this rule set, right? It gives me. I mean, it looks very similar to the Nargil's gift rule set, and I have solved a lot of Nargil's gift. So the author Nargil's gift, right? He has many puzzles on Logic Master with the similar Sudoku set with negative X and V's constant. This looks eerily similar to that, so that's why I choose this. So normally what we do, right, in that case, we'll just color everything which is we know that which is less than 5 with this blue color, and that means all the V's, right, must be in blue color because you cannot have anything 5 or greater than 5 on these cells, right? Because the opposite to that cell on the V, then it will be 0 or negative, so that's not possible. And again, yeah, so all these will be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Because there are only 2 couples or 2 ways to create a 5 using 2 cells. The one is 1, 4, and the other is a 2, 3. So each of these is either 1, 4 pair or 2, 3 pair. Now this must be high, right? Because this is low, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So on opposite of 10 or on the X, right? This should sum to 10. So this must be clearly one of 6, 7, 8, 9, depending on whatever this digit is. But now this cannot be anything between 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. In fact, all these are high, and by high means 5 or high, which is not low. All these are highs, which are 5 or high. Right, all these, right? See, all the 4 low digits are done here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this column, now all these must be high. Similarly here, right? All these must be high. That's it. So the next thing we do is we use letters to give the name to the pair. So let's say this is AB pair. So I don't know which is this. This could be 1 4 or 2 3, but we will just name this as AB pair. So that will be CD pair, which is the opposite of whatever pair this is on 5. So if this is C or D pair, this must be now AB pair. I mean these two pairs will be same. So if this is 1 4, this will be 2 3 and this will be 1 4. But if this is 2 3, then this will be 1 4 and this will be 2 3. Right. So now the nomenclature I normally use is that, so all ABCDs are for smaller digit, and then I use EFGH for each of ABCD on X. That means A plus E is 10, B plus F is 10, C plus G is 10, and D plus H is 10. So opposite to CD, now you have GH. So if this is C, this will be G. If this is D, this will be H. Uh, mm, that's all I can think of right now. I mean, I know that GH can't be here, but GH could be here, right? Mm, okay, so if I give the names, right? I mean, rather than AB now, simply give us, let's give some names. So that A, that B. Now this will be CD, GH, right? Because this one low digit must be present here, right? On the X, and it is not AB, so it must be one of CD, and opposite of CD is GH. So that will be CDGH. Even if that's C, let's say now that's this is C, this is D, so that is G. Now we know that H is not here. H will be one of these, right? Because if H is here, that is opposite to 10. I mean near to 10, and that will sum to 10. But we are not allowed to do that. So H is one of these. So either H is here or H is here. Mm. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah. Now I'm realizing that. After coloring everything, maybe that's why that's me in the corner they are coloring. I think we'll have to use something different here. Um, this is something called as phistomefel ring. Okay, so let me just clear everything. Okay. Uh, um, and what does that mean? That right? Basically, four, these 16 cells, which are four in each corner, these are same as these cells. Same in the sense all these contain whatever is in the green, it has the same contents whatever is in the pink. These are 16 cells and these are also 16 cells if you count that, right? 5, 5 plus 5, 10, and then 3 each, which is 16. So whatever is in these green cells, that is also there in the pink cells, and this is called as phistomefel rule, you can call it, or phistomefel ring. So there is one person named Mr. Phistomefel, and that person has figured this out. So that's a really nice theorem, and I think this puzzle also is around this. So uh, yeah, I mean this proof has been given on in various puzzle on even on websites. But yeah, let me try. So the proof is not difficult. The proof is based on set theory. So let's say we have two containers, right? Now in one container, I put all these digits, right? And all these digits, now you can see that I have selected four rows. That means four sets of 1 to 9 digits. So four sets of 1 to 9 digits I put into one container. Now let's say I have two containers, and in those two containers, first I put these two columns, which are again two sets of um, 1 to 9 digits. And then I put these two boxes, which are another two sets of 1 to 9 digits, right? So currently, container 1 contains 4 sets of 1 to 9 digits. The container 2 also contains, which is yellow, 4 sets of 1 to 9 digits, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove one digit which is same in both. So let's say I remove 5 from container 1 as well as container 2. So now what can we say about the contents of both the containers in terms of equality? They both should be equal, right? Because they started equal, and I just removed one digit which is same from both the containers. Now let's say I remove another digit which is again same from both the containers. So still the content should be same because I have removed the same digits and they started same. So likewise, if I remove one by one, you know, all these digits, right, which are same in both the containers. So I removed all the same digits from both the containers. I will end up like this, and then we can easily see that this ring, right, is the same, which is container 2, and all these green digits which are in container 1. So those has to be same. So that's the phistomefel proof. So let this be there because I need to color this red, so I am removing these colors. Uh, so yeah, so we know that this is now blue. All these are blue, right? All these was high, right? All this was high. All this was high. All this was high, right? That is what we have seen. Right. Now across this ring, right? Now this ring must be like this. So how many low digits are there? There are oh, reverse way. Let's check reverse way. How many high digits are there? There are only two high digits which are across this, right? Now each x must have at least one low digit and one high digit. So there is one high digit here, there is one high digit here, right? So that means this entire sets which was earlier in green have only two high digits. So this must also have only two high digits, and we already have two high digits here, right? We already have two high digits here. That means those are the only high digits, and all other digits are the low digits. And now I'm also removing the yellow color, right? Because we know that they both are same. So these are the only high digits, and these are all the other low digits here. Uh, and now right, one of these is no. I was thinking maybe we can get some more. Yeah, right. Now we know that this is low, one of this is low. So both these will be high, right? And remember the definitions of how our high is 5 or higher, which are not 1, 2, 3, 4, those are high. Similarly, I think, right, these two are low, this is low, one of low will be here, both these will be high. Uh, there is one low here, there is one low here, but we don't know which one. This is now important, right? Because see, you cannot have just one low here, right? Imagine this is one low and two high. Now this is minimum 5 or 6, right? Which makes 11. You cannot have 11 in here as a single digit. So that means there are at least two low digits here, right? But now there cannot be three low digits here, right? Because then you will have 5 low digits here, and our low digits are 1, 2, 3, 4. But there are only four low digits, right? So in this entire column, you cannot place 4 low digits. So you can only have two low digits here. Let's remember that by this color there are only two low digits here and one high digit. There are exactly two low, not only, there are exactly two low digits here and one high digit. That means right. So all the low digits are gone here. That means these are also high digits. Uh, these must be alternate, right? Right. Now remember the naming, right? Nomenclature. So let's say if this is A, right? If this is A, then now that cannot be AP, right? Because that will be 5, isn't it? And that is not, so that must be one of C or D. Now that will be B, right? Because again, this cannot be C or D because that will be 5. So now that will be C or D. Now that cannot be C or D. That will be one of AB, but we don't know which one. That will be CD, and that will be AB. Uh, and the same pattern will go here, right? But now considering we have given A and B here, yeah, let's call this C. So that's not C, that's D, and that's not C, right? That's not D. Yeah. So if this is C, I mean we are calling this as C, so that will be D, that will be C. Now we have already decided, right? There will be two low here. We have already proved that there is always two low. But what are those two digits? Now C is not there. Okay. Now can AB be there? Okay. Those two digits, can AB be possible? But again, that's not possible because whatever. I mean, of course, AB could not be there. AB, if they are, has to be here. But they both are five, right? And maximum this can go up to nine. So now this digit will also be between 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That means we will have all the three digits here. If this sums to 5, which is AB, right? Uh, this digit will also be low, just to have this properly gone given as 9. So that's not possible because we cannot have three low digits here. So, uh, but there are two low digits here, right? So we know that D is definitely there, and one other digit is there. But whatever that is, this is definitely AB, right? Because D is already gone here. This is small digit. Uh, let's do this reverse, right? Let this be AB. Let this be AB, and let's call this as A. So now we know that B is here. Now with that we know that CD is here. That has to be B. Again with the same logic, right? You cannot have CD and AB together. That will be CD. That will be A. That will be CD. Uh, Now both B and D are here. Okay, let's remember that that's high digit. Uh, right. Now where is A here? A is not here. A is not here. Now remember A cannot be here, right? In this, because if A is here, that will become B and that will become 5. So with that logic, A is not here, here, here. A is not here. A is not here. That has to be A. So that's the only place for A here. And I think similarly, we can figure out C. Where is C? C is not here. C is not here. C cannot be here because of CD. C cannot be here because of CD. That has to be C, which is low. Uh, that A gives that as B, right? So we can now do this, and that A removes A from here, so that's B, and that's A. That C should also give this, right? That's D, and that's C. That C also gives, that's D, and that's C. So what D now? If we check, D is not here. D cannot be now besides C, right? Because that will be 10 and that is not. So D is one of these. Similarly, B cannot be here, right? B is one of these. Right. Now let's see where is E here, right? E, no, E is very limited. E is not limited, sorry. Yeah, where is F here? Now remember F is opposite of B on X. So B plus F is 10. So that means F cannot be here because then it will be whatever wherever is F is, it will be neighbor to B and that will sum to 10. So and we cannot allow that. So F is not here, right? F is not here and F is not here because that is B and that is B. So now there are only three places for F, these three, right? Let's check again. F cannot be here. F cannot be here because of that B. F cannot be here because of that. So F is in these three places, and now this cannot be B, right? Because if B is here, it has to be neighbor of F. So we cannot allow that. B is not there, but we know that B is there, so that has to be B, and that has to be low. I'm removing this now. This color. We know that we have already pencil mark, right? So maybe similarly we can prove that D is not here. Let's see that. So H, right? Opposite of D is H. H is not here. H is not here. H is not here. H is one of these two, right? And that means that cannot be D. That is D. That cannot be F also. So that's D. That's low. Now look, all the lows are done, right? So that means everything is higher. In fact, we got a couple also FH. That means in this entire box as well as in this, FH can only be here. So whatever these two numbers are, F and H, they can only be here. All these are now we can put as 5. What is remaining? E is remaining and G is remaining. So these three are 5 EG. These are FH. Look, this one, right? B. B now gives us this, right? Now this cannot be AB. See, these are the pairs, right? AB is in 5 pairs, CD is 5 pairs. Now this cannot be AB pair, this must be CD pair. Not only that, A must be here. One of the low letter must be here, right? All BCD is given, so that gives A, and opposite of A on X is E. So that is A. In fact, now because A is gone here, or whatever, let's say CD is here, so that has to be AB and that has to be CD. Similarly, D should do the same thing, right? That has to be AB because this is D, cannot be CD, and that has to be CG. That's the only other small letter, and G is opposite of that. AB gives CD here, and that gives AB here. Now CD also gives G or H here, right? If this is C, this will be G. If this is D, this will be H. Even these two letters we get, right? Because these are whatever the high digits here, those are those, right? So that must be, this must be EG. E from here and G from here. So those two also we got as EG. No, none is never of anything. Okay. Okay, that much is done. Yeah, where is B here? B must be here, but I think B is looking at here, so B is not here. Similarly, we should have D here, right? Yeah, D has to be here, but D cannot be here, so D is here. Oh, wait. D is also not here, right? So that is D. Okay. I think similarly I made mistake. Yeah, B is also not here, so that's B. And these both are now low. That means all the lows are done. Both these must be high. Yeah, we got everything, right? A, B, C, D. Everywhere we got A, B. Oh, except this, right? What is remaining? D is remaining here. D has to be here, right? By pencil mark. D, 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 and B is remaining here. B, B, B. Yeah, B has to be here. A, B, B. Yeah, that's correct. Mm. Alright, so where is F here in this box? Remember, F is against B on X, so it cannot be here. F must be here. And similarly, where is E here in this box? Right, E is here. That means E cannot be here. E cannot be here. E must be here. So that's EF. And similarly, can we get GH here? H cannot be here. So that's H. And G, right? G is not here. So G has to be here. But G cannot be here, right? So that's G. GH, correct. Right, so what are these three digits? Remember, all the ABCDs are gone, but 5 is remaining. So this must be 5 GH, and this must be opposite to that. So 5 EF, 5 EF. These both are 5 GH, right? In this box, right? Because EF is gone, the only remaining is 5 GH. And similarly, this must be 5 EF. What happened? Some unnecessary coloring comes in. 5 EF. Now right, that cannot be GH, right? That cannot be GH. See, because of this CD here, that cannot be GH. Now, I mean, whatever it's here, right? If this is GH, right? Let's say this is GH. So now whatever is the couple here, right? Let's say CG, the opposite couple will come here, right? Which is DH, and that's not possible because there is no X here. So clearly that cannot be GH. Let's do with DH, right? So if DH is here, right? D and H, Then D will go from here, that will become C, and H will go from here, that will become G. So CG is what is 10th pair, right? And we cannot have. So that's not GH, so that must be again 5EF. But E is not there, right? E is already here, so that has to be 5F. Uh, Again, with the same logic, right? GH cannot be here, right? So that has to be 5EF, right? Similar, right? If this is GH, then whatever is the couple here, this will become the opposite couple. We can't have that. That's 5EF. Yeah, because yeah, with the same logic, GH is not here. But anyway, by Sudoku, GH came here. Hmm. CD. And now because this cannot be GH, right? I think GH will be here. This will be only GH. See, because if this is C, right, you cannot have G here. Then G has to be here. And if this is D, you cannot have H here. So H has to be here. So this is only GH. And now look, we got all the 5 GH. The only remaining here is F. And that means we can remove F from here. Now this kind of things, another pattern that happens with phistomefel is then whatever is here, right, and not present here, right, it must be here now. So F is now one of this. So F is not here. F is one of this, right, and F is not here. F is one of this. But now look, that cannot be F, right? That cannot be F because of D. So that is F. That is F. Hmm. So where is E here? That has to be E, right? That's the only place for E here, right? Oh, E is already here. Sorry, my bad. So that's 5GH. Just simply put that. That's 5GH. Hmm. See, it's not that both GH cannot be here, right? See, for example, if D is here, G could be here. It's just that H cannot be here. And then we should have that placeholder here. So that's why only GH is here. But we cannot remove GH from here. Now that's F. F. F is one of this. So that will decide AB. Uh, so 5 is one of this, right? Because of Sudoku here, 5 is 1. So that's not 5. But FH, right? That can't be H, right? FH is already here. Why didn't I see that? So that's not H. That has to be G. In fact, that's also not F. That's 5E. That G now remove G from here. So we got 5E, 5E, G here. G will remove G from here, right? 5H, 5H, GH, 5GH. 5H, EG. A very G here. In this row, very G here. That cannot be G, right? Because of this CG. That's the only G, right? G cannot be here because of 5G. G cannot be here because of that G. And that G means this has to be E, right? Because these both must be EG corresponding to this for this storm effort. So that's not G, that's C. Now let's remove E from here. E from here. Uh, that's it. Can't remove anything else. Uh, H5, We can remove now 5 from here, right? Because of 5 here. 5 GH. GH, right? So that has to be 5 now, right? We can remove 5 from here to become this H. This has to be now 5E, right? 5E. Now we got 5EF, right? That has to be H, isn't it? Right, that has to be H. Uh, that has to be F now, right? Some pencil mark. So that's not F. That's a H, right? This G, opposite G, we must have C, right? So that's C. That's not C, that's D. Now C gives D here, that D gives C here. Now opposite C, we cannot have G, so that's H, and that's not H. Now G means we can remove G from here, remove G, not add anything else. Uh, what else is there? A, nah, A is still there. I don't see any E here. Okay, 5H, 5H, F, H, G. These two are now 5, 5E, right? Yeah, this whichever is A will resolve that. Uh, that 5 and that 5 is not doing much. F. What has happened now? Now is the time to see if there is anything like F opposite of B, or maybe something like G. G is one of these two, right? Because now G has to be here, but it can't be here. So G is one of these two. F, F is not here. F cannot be here. F is one of these two. So that's become FG pair, isn't it? Yeah, that's FG pair. Uh, what's that thing? That's ABE, right? Yeah, that's ABE, ABE. But A is already there, right? So that's B or E. Uh, that's it. These three, right? No, FG is there, B is there. This will be four, some four combination. This will be 5EH, right? This must be 5EH. Okay. No, that's not helping. That's B and everything of this. Hmm. What is now remaining? What is mistake that I'm? What is that I'm not looking at? G, H. Something like H cannot be around D. C, right? That cannot be G. That has to be F. That has to be G. So anyway, this is high. All these are high, right? We just put those. So now that F removes F from here. So that's H. That removes F. That gives F here. That H removes H from here. 5EG, 5E, G, B, A, B, okay, 5E, 5H, F, 5E, 5E. Hmm. Oh, these two digits, right? This must be 5, right? 5, no, not 5. 5 is already done there. This is F H H F, right? H F, right? And that cannot be H, right? Because of D, and that cannot be F, no, because of this. So now where is H? H is not here. H is not here. H is one of this. F. F is not here. F is not here. F is one of this. Uh, that can't be F, right? In fact, F. Let's double click F. F, right? F F. Yeah, that is F, right? That is F. We got mostly F, right? Except this X wing of EF. What now? H. No, G. Let's see G. G is either here or here. E is very less, we have figured out, right? Hey, that's not B here. Come on. That's A. A, B, A, B. Okay. D is one of these, right? So yeah, H we have already put here. So where am I? Not finding digits now. F. E I was looking at, right? Yeah. F. F is looking at this, right? So that cannot be B. That cannot be. Now this should give A here. This should give B here. Now A cannot be besides E. So that's 5. That's not 5. Uh, and what does this achieve? What this achieves is E is not here. E is either here or here, right? Do we have how many E's or 5? Yeah, maybe let's just let's just put 5 proper where they are. All these are proper 5, right? Okay. 5 is one of these two. 5 is not here. 5 is somewhere here. That's 5. HP. H is anyway here. So yeah. So what is now I'm missing? EF, H, G5, G, F5, E5, E. G. That's everything, right? 5EHB. EHB. A should restrict E, but I don't see how. Even this CD and this A is not resolving. What is it that I'm not still? H. Maybe let's just click D and see if there is any H around it. E, F, G, I, V, G, H is here. A, E, G, H. And that's H, right? So it's not affecting any of AB. Hmm. Now let's think for some time. That's F. That's 5EH, right? 5E, 5EH, right? Just looking at this column. But that can't be E, that's 5H. Hmm. That's G. E. Ah, come on. Show me something. F is one of this. F is here. Oh, again, right? No, not like that. 5 is one of this. No, I can't see anything. Should I just put everything? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm not able to see anything. So now that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, B, E, H, right? And 5. 5 B, E, H, right? Okay. This one is A, B, A, B, C, D, cannot be F, G, cannot be H, and 5. 5 DG, right? This one is uh, again A, B, C, D, could be E, F, H, G, right? D, E, G. This one is A, B, C, cannot be D. Right? Both these are high, right? Let's just put that. And uh, so let's just put 5 E, F, G, H, right? Out of which this cannot be F because of this. And this cannot be F or H. That can't be E because of A. Yeah, let's look at this and see if we get something. I'm removing colors also. Sometimes colors now create some obstacles. Five DG. D is one of these letters. So H. E. Come on. What is happening? F H G is CD. 5. Oh, come on, man. This cannot be E, right? This has to be 5. See, that happens. That's not 5. That's E. That's not 5. That's E. That's not E. That's 5. Okay. That's not E. That's not E. That's 5. That's 5. None of that's 5. 5. That's not 5. That's not 5. That's H. So we can remove H from here. Mm, remove H from here, giving 5G. E. E we remove E from here, right? Giving us 5F. Mm, uh, E, right? We were looking at. So what is the problem now? 5. Still so many fives are still there. Okay, okay. Uh, E. Yeah, I selected letters because I thought colors are difficult to track like this, but now I'm feeling letters are more difficult to track like this. Uh, oh, okay, that was simple. Where is E here in this entire column? It must be here, right? So that's not E. That has to be now 5. That's not 5E. Mhm. That's BH. That's not E. That's B. That's H. That B gives A here. That gives B here. Uh, that A gives E here. That E gives A here. Uh, 5. That's not 5. The only that was also not 5. So the only 5 here is here. Right? Do we have all the 5s? No, it still remains here. Okay. Uh, EG still remain. Wow. A, you cannot have D here, right? So that has to be G, because besides H you cannot have G. That's not G. That's not G. That's E. That's D. Now G removes G from here, becomes E. So that becomes G. That gives H. That gives G. That H will do something. That will give 5 here. That will give H here. That 5 will give F here. That F will give 5 here. That F will also give E here, and that E will give F here. And I think we have done with most except this CG. This G, right? This G gives C here, that gives G here, and that C gives D here, and that gives C here. And I think now we have done with everything. And let's just do these 5 things, right? Yeah, that's it. And that's all the 5s are done, right? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, all the 5s are done, and everything is done, right? Everything is given, right? So now we have to figure out this. So 5 is there. F is definitely now 8, 9, because minimum this is 1 2 which is 3, right? Because these are small digits, right? Which is 2. So minimum these are 1 2 which is 3. So these are minimum 8 9 which is F. So B, which is the opposite of F, is 1 2 on X. If B is 1 2, that's 1 2, right? Now remember C and G are opposite on 10. So, and they are only separated by 1 2. So C9 is definitely not possible, right? Because if this is 9, sorry, C1 is not possible, right? Some low digit like 1 or 2. Because if C is 1, that is 9, and this has to be 8. That's not possible. If C is 2, that will be 8. That will be 6. Even that is not possible. So this 1 2 means C has to be something. What about 3? If C is 3, that is 7. That will be 4. Even that's not possible. So only possibility is C is 6, right? Sorry, C is 4, G is 6, right? And that is 2. That's the only possibility here, right? We saw that, right? If this is 3, this is 7, and this must be 4. That's not possible, right? So the only possibility is C is 4, G is 6, which is opposite of C on 10, and that's B. Now B2 gives A1, right? Yeah, so let's do everything in this, and maybe we'll do it in global level. So B is 2, right? C is 4. A is now opposite of B on 5, so that's 3. D is opposite of C, so that's 1. Now that is 2, that means F is 8, and that makes sense, right? 2 plus 1 8, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 5 8. G is opposite of C, which is 6. Anyway, we have put that. H is now opposite of D, which is 9. E is opposite of A, which is 7. Yeah, and we got everything. So now let's select all the A's, right? And let's put 3 there. Yep. Let's select all the B's and put 2 there. Yeah, we got somewhere 3 in the corner. Okay, that's correct. Let's select all the C's. We select all the C's and put 4 there. Let's select all the D's and put 1 there. Let's select all the E's and put 7 there. Let's select all the F and put 8 there. Let's select all the G and put 6 there. Let's select all the A and put 9 there. And that's how we have solved the puzzle. Yeah, so tracking like this takes time, especially in this kind of puzzle. So I'm happy that I'm able to solve this puzzle at least, even though it has taken some time. But yeah, that's the way this puzzle goes. Should I just color everything? No, let it be. Let it be. I could have removed the color earlier, but I really like this idea of using phistomefel ring along with the bees, and like this negative constant. So I think this is something different. So thanks the author Vedvart for giving us this puzzle. This was a really great puzzle, and I hope you guys also enjoyed it. So that's it. Thank you for now, and we'll meet again. Thanks.